Hi, I'm Senior Sales Support Engineer Mike DeRoche coming to you live from Sony's NAB 2015 booth. And this time I'm going to walk you through our brand new PXW X320 camera, which will be landing around June timeframe. So this is very similar to the previous half-inch 3-chip camera that was the 320. But now, as the X320, this supports native XAVC codec as well. So let's go over what's different with this model, the X320, over the predecessor, the regular 320. Now the X320 boasts a brand new imager at half-inch, 3-chip CMOS, just like the predecessor, but much improved in terms of the signal-to-noise ratio, a little bit cleaner in the low lights, and more importantly, it has a lot of processing inside to mitigate certain issues with CMOS technology. The biggest one is the ability to kind of mitigate flash banning. Flash banning, since this camera does not have a global shutter, it's a rolling shutter equivalent, but flash banning is something that occurs with CMOS technology. We're actually, and this is the first camera to do so in our lineup, it actually has the ability to basically mitigate that prior to recording the signal to the media itself. That's actually a really huge feature, especially since, as we figure, this is going to wind up being a big hit in the mid-range production and news gathering or low-cost studio applications, which I'll get to that as well. But the bottom line is that very, very flexible camera, a lot of recording formats, better producing imagery inside the sensor itself, 16 by lens, brand new viewfinder that's HD quality in color. But on top of that, now what you really get are the extension from just the 8-bit codecs up to the 10-bit codecs, building into the XAVC and the intraframe codec, as well as the long GOP codec. So anywhere from 25 megabit all the way up to 100 megabit. But 10-bit recording, huge, huge difference. So it's now the next generation of camera recording, but more flexibility. Wireless recording on the side with a built-in CBK WA101 optional accessory here to do wireless recording, proxy recording on board, or the ability to go with an NA adapter out to a network attachment and go actually wired Ethernet. So that gives you some built-in backup. If you want to do a wireless, you can. If you feel that's going to fail at some point, back yourself up with a network connectivity, and also go with an option that'll come out later in the year, the support for a 4G LTE dongle, which you can go back to one of our receivers that has built-in QoS technology for quality of service, receiving that signal and operating in that environment. Very flexible. Now, on the studio side, we're also bringing out this ability where we take the battery off here and exposes an interface where we can throw a triax adapter or a fiber adapter. Well, now this under $10,000 camera can be your gateway for studio cameras in low cost. So it is really, truly a bit of everything. We've listened to the feedback in the field. We're answering it. This is the model. This is the PXW X320 from Sony. Under $10,000, landing in June. Now, for more information on this camera or all the other cameras and products here at the Sony booth, feel free to go online and go to sony.com/professional. That's it for me for now. Thanks for your time. We'll see you in the field.